I don't have my phone. Oh my God, Gemini, wait, I don't have my phone. Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God. Gemini, I am so sorry. I started to read. Okay, here we go. I started reading without my phone. Gemini, we're not doing any. Hi. Hi, Gemini. This is your channel message. Cling. We're not doing that, okay? We're doing live stream because shit got turned upside down today, so we're gonna have to do that, Gemini. Good morning, though. This is your channel messages, though, for the 12th of June. 12 is in the Emma Effa building, Gemini. Gemini, channel message. I'm getting something about this is the hardest thing you'll ever, this is the hardest decision you'll ever have to make. We're getting you're about to make a decision. It's very hard. Not sure if the decision has to deal with your penis, being that your penis usually gets hard. But me getting this is the hardest decision you ever have to make. It could be choosing the love of your life. It could be burying somebody in your family. But me getting a decision that's going to last a lifetime. You can't go back. You can't do a second take. Not sure what this is, Gemini. You're the twins. We're getting this is the you're saying this is the hardest decision I ever. This is the hardest thing I ever have had to do. I don't feel like it's physical pressure. I feel like it's mental. All right. So let's see what's in your reading, Gemini. First card out, we have Beelzebub, gluttony, corruption, influenced by earthly desires. We also have Baphomet, half human, half animal. We have Capricorn, we have Aries, and we also have endings. So are you closing down your business? Maybe you had your business for a very long time and you're like, I don't know what else to do. I mean, well, it depends. Are you going into retirement? What do you mean that the hardest thing you ever have to do is close down a business? Brody, you wasn't supposed to work all your life. You work, you have enough savings. What do you mean it? I just have to separate from business. It's time to call it quits. Been in this building for 10 years. We made a lot of memories here. One last walk. Okay. And then you go and walk out the fucking building. That was the point of working so much, Gemini, is that so you and somebody else, because Gemini rules the twins, says you and somebody else, you Gemini, I don't know if you know this, you work for two, you don't work for one. I don't know if you know this. So while other zodiac signs, majority of zodiac signs might work for themselves, you when you bring in an income, you don't bring it in for you bring it in for you and your partner, for you and your twin, for you and your wife. For you, Gemini relationships don't work too well if both parties are leaving the house to create an income. Gemini, you're the twins. You usually create the income for you and somebody else. You and your wife, you and your daughter, you and your mother, you and your girlfriend. So again, maybe you're retiring, then you just find something new to do with your time. Start a YouTube channel. Maybe you have to file bankruptcy, and that's the hardest thing you have to do because everybody know you as this big business person, and it's humiliating. It's okay. Trump filed for bankruptcy a lot of times, and if you're rich, you would know that filing for bankruptcy will actually save your assets. So people don't try to come after them because of unpaid shit. Bankruptcy can be poor people will see bankruptcy as my name is being taken away for 7 years. The rich, them use bankruptcy for different reasons. I'm not sure what financial status you're in. Getting something is the hardest thing you have to do. Okay, Gemini, it's the hardest thing you have to do. Maybe you have to tell somebody, say you don't have a job. Like, this is the hardest thing I ever had to do, man. I'm gonna have to go to my wife. I have to say, like, honey, wife, we don't have the budget. I'm sorry, I can't give you the. You ever see some man and them depressed, and sometimes them really and truly unalive themselves because them lose them job at a big Fortune 500 company, and them. I rather die than see my wife living in poverty. You know, maybe you lose your job, and the hardest thing you ever had to do was be honest. And you don't know how the girl are gonna react. Maybe she gonna say, I don't want no bum ass nigga. Maybe she gonna say, well, You notice you never hear me say, where are the scamming niggas at? I'm not that type of whore. That's ghetto ratchet whore. I'm not that type of whore. I'm a whore, not a whore. And I prefer rich nigga 8-figure. That's my type. That's my type, nigga. That's my type. Rich nigga 8-figure. That's my type. Me not agree with where all the scamming niggas at. Me not wanna scam a nigga. Next thing when police raid we kick off a blood clot door, them going to be like, Charlie, where is the diamonds? Where is it? You have the diamonds. We know you and Ja Rule robbed the place. Where is it? I know nothing, man. Right? Me not in that. My more rich nigga 8-figure, that's my type. So maybe you don't know how to tell your wife say you lose your job. Honey, like, I got fired today. And I don't know how we're going to support ourselves, but we're going to make it. Honey, tell the dirty boss to go suck him mother. Him upset. Honey, I lost my job today. It's just really embarrassed to tell you. Honey, tell him to fuck off. Tell a dirty, small you know why you lose your job, honey? It's because your dick bigger than your boss dick. That is why. Don't worry. So him is a fucking hater. He's a fucking hater. I lost my job today. Very stressful to admit this to you. I don't feel like I'm a man. I don't feel like I can provide for you and give you the life you want. Honey, tell him to go suck out him big pussy mother. You think him alone can give a blood clot employment? You can't get employment anywhere else. Him alone now blood clot feed you. Tell him to fuck off. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Gemini. We have an 8 of Swords. Yeah. Something is, can you see? Something is haunting you. Yeah, it's the hardest thing you ever had to done. Maybe you have dreams. Maybe getting you think about somebody or you're thinking about something 24/7, 365. We have the 3 of Cups. We also have the Death card, and we also have the 6 of Wands. So we're getting something about 3 women, 3 girls. But we have a Death card and 6 of Wands. Are you cutting off? Is the hardest thing you ever had to do was cut off being a whoring man to women? Come we have the 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Me getting you confused. Are you saying that something is stressing you out? What? A party? It could be a pregnancy that's stressing you out. If it's not a pregnancy, me getting something about 3 women. You have 3 girls you deal with. You have 3 girls you're upon rotation with. Now the Death card is here. So it's either you decided to go with a Scorpio, you decide say you don't want to be with a Scorpio anymore, or something about you have 3 dead exes. 3 of them dead. And if that's not it, me getting a say you're going to cut off all of these women for one. And that's the hardest decision you have. Sir, I better you go back. If cutting off bitches is the hardest decision you ever had to do, nigga, I don't know if you know what marriage is. There's going to be harder things you have to do during a marriage. So I would suggest you go back to the whoring women your mom made you very comfortable with fucking. Now, with a Death card here, maybe the hardest thing you ever had to do, me getting you bury somebody. Somebody's being buried. Me getting is it a Scorpio? Is a really, really close friend group. It could be sisters, like you bury your sister. But we have the 6 of Wands. It's like right after you bury somebody gone and go celebrate. And you see how somebody's so fucking happy. I'm not talking about it is a so-called 9 night, which is a Jamaican term where you eat and you drink and you talk about the dead person after the funeral. We're getting somebody gone past. It's like somebody dead, somebody saying, yeah, I just buried my best friend. I just buried my girlfriend. And we getting the same night, them up on stage at work, them a show ass, them and all type of things, them is a rock star. I feel like you feel like somebody been sacrificed. This feels sacrificial. So maybe the hardest thing you ever had to do, you may getting you had to choose somebody to give up. Me getting something about it, me getting a Death card. Me getting 3 girls, 3 people, 3 of them was very close. One dead and one died, one stayed to themselves, and the other one career shut off in a fame. Me getting something to haunt you. It could be a decision to give up somebody. Me getting something about women, something about girls. The 3 of Cups is here, but the 6 of Wands is one person. So this is not a group anymore. Me getting at maybe you feel guilty because you was in a group and you want to go solo. And you know if you go solo, the group is going to be dismantled. You're not going to be 3 solo careers. Yeah, well, chances are that's why Beyonce went solo. Because even though she was in Destiny's Child, she kind of did carry the group. She was mostly the lead vocalist. No, that could have been because her parents were in the management position, which is why she got more, songs to sing. She didn't get the lead all the time. But even when she left Destiny's Child, look on everybody else's career. It never shut off into like something like a renaissance, you know? So a lot of people say, oh, she's selfish. She want a spotlight. Destiny's Child could have sing so much more songs. Yeah, but it's Destiny's Child. Destiny only had one child, sweetheart, and that was Beyonce. And she might have adopted a second child called Kelly Rowland. We don't know where the fuck Michelle came from. Let's continue. I'm joking. 8 of Swords is clarified by the 9 of... Yeah, me getting you and somebody else decided to give up, sacrifice, give up somebody. I'm getting it to haunt you now. Maybe the person, maybe you're having dreams about the person. I'm getting you and somebody else agree that, yeah, we're going to use she. We're going to kill she. Or something about when we're going to stage our death. We're getting something about a death certificate. Like a death certificate being passed around. It keep on get passed around. We also have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, we're getting something about a picture. A picture of 3 girls. And one of them dead. We also have the Sun card. And we also have the Strength card. Or something about a picture of 3 women. Okay, we're getting something about a baby. Or me getting something about... Me getting one of the girl them dead, one of the girl them get pregnant, and the other one shut off into fame. No, again, your channel message, Gemini, was the hardest decision you ever had to make. Death card, Sun card. Is this about an abortion? Is the hardest decision you ever had to make. Because me getting you in a one circle of 3. It could be a girl. Me getting Death card, Sun card. Like, did you kill your son? Did you terminate a pregnancy? Because you wanted to focus on your career. 6 of Wands, the Strength card. Because maybe all of your friends them get pregnant and you're the only person in your group that don't have a baby. I mean, getting you got pregnant, but perhaps pregnancy wasn't what you were looking for right now. Because I'm getting Death card, the Sun card, that means something about an abortion or termination of a child because you didn't want to continue your career. Like you said, me no want, like your 2 friends them was moms, and you say all 3 of us grew up together. 2 of them have baby. It was kind of, for example, it's my turn to have a baby, so all 3 of us could continue being friendship and know our kids are going to grow up with each other. Me getting that never happened. 1 out of the 3 decide for them don't want that life. Maybe that's the hardest decision you ever had to make. You had to walk away from your friends, your family, every single thing that you ever did in your childhood. Every single childhood memory you ever have, every single friend you ever have in your childhood, every single memory, me getting you have to walk away from it. I feel like somebody seal you into a time capsule. And for some reason, you keep being drawn back to your past. You remember when you used to do this? You remember when you used to like this? You remember when you used to scared of this? You remember when you used to write this? You remember me getting... Like you have to put me getting you saying no, I can't stay with them, I have to leave. Like something about your career. And all the friends I leave behind, all the friends I left, I don't know, all the friends I left behind, my brother, I'm still sorry. I saw. You getting had to leave a lot of people behind. Me getting you saying, geez, this is the hardest. Me getting is either you ask somebody for an abortion, you had an abortion, or me getting something about you leaving the group because you're going to have a child now. I don't really know what to tell you because usually girls rely... Termination of pregnancies and abortions usually happen if the girl don't have support or she never want to get pregnant early. So me keep have a Gemini. Me keep have a dream, say, me now call no name. Because I don't want to fuck up your chances in case you don't want to fuck me no more and you want to fuck another girl. I'm not going to fuck up your chances. Me keep I have a dream said this Gemini man keep coming inside of me. The first time I have the dream, me and him fuck and him come inside of me. I'm going to say I don't want a baby. And for some reason, one plan B appearing on my hand. So I'm going to say great. Okay, last night, the same Gemini man. Why you keep a brody, you get me pregnant in the dream space? Brody, I swear, there's a Gemini who is coming inside of me. And it's weird, coming and even practice for have sex without condom. But in my dream, this man keep a seduce me with him dick. And him inside of me, I'm in the dream. Me, I said, I'm gonna get pregnant. No, stop, no. I don't know what going. I get you have to choose. Is either you're gonna continue being a celebrity or me getting you have a kid. All I say is Gemini, you have to think about your partner. Think about, because Gemini it rules two. Whatever decision you have to make, you have to think about it in two. You're not necessarily one to just get up and have an abortion. You're not solo. You're already two. The kid is already a part of you. It's two. You have to think for two. You and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, you and your daughter, you and your son, you and your mother, you and your father. You always think for two. Remember that. Your income is for two. Remember that. Your emotions is for two. It's never for one. Getting somebody is the hardest decision I ever had to make. Maybe I had to leave a woman. Maybe I had to leave a woman with your child because things are not working out, or maybe the girl lesbian, or we don't know what's happening. But just getting it so hard. If it's hard, yes, I understand. But if it's hard on the mind, but it feels right in your heart, you should do it. But if it feels wrong in the heart, but right in the mind, don't do it. Decision making come from your head. It comes from the brain. But you can never have enough information to make the proper decision, according to Alan Watts. You always have to think about it like this. If your heart is broken, that leads to memories being replayed, which puts you back into the heartbreak emotion. Now, you see, if you ever take antipsychotic medication, if you take any type of anxiety, whatever medication for your mental health, that will suppress all over the overthinking you're having in your head because of the broken heart. Anti-anxiety and antipsychotic medication will suppress it. But your heart will still miss the person. There are certain things you can medically correct. You can correct an overthinker. Even if the overthinker made a good decision, but him keep a thing say it's a bad decision, if you give him medication, he won't think it's bad anymore. And his heart is in a line. But when you make a decision and your heart wasn't aligned, you only think about how it will look to people, what are the thoughts of people, you'll always feel tormented. Because again, even going back to medicine, I can give you a medication for you to stop thinking. I can't give you a medication for you to stop missing somebody who you was truly in love with. So I'm going to leave it here. Gemini, until next time. Bye. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Gemini. I'm sorry, I'm live streaming. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Bye.